You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Man, I'm so glad to be back here with you today. I was in Florida for 4 days. The weather was amazing. It was beautiful. We had some pretty chilly nights, though, but for the most part, it was beautiful. So I was in Orlando at the Podfest convention and conference, and man, I got to tell you, I was blown away. It was so many podcasts. It was over 500 podcasters there with different shows about different topics. I met some really interesting people, and just got a chance to connect with what I call my tribe. Like, those are my people, because we all do the same thing, but we just do it differently in different places around the world. And when I tell you, it was really cool. There were people there from Australia, England, Canada, all across the United States. Just a great event. And I had a great time, met some really cool people, got a lot of new ideas about how to make Good Morning Gwinnett a great show. Working hard to do that, just want to make sure that I'm just making the show that's entertaining and educational, uplifting, and resourceful. Like, I want it to be all of those things, and I got a chance to speak to some amazing people doing something very similar where they live at, in Tampa and Philly and Salt Lake City, just really focusing on what they do in other parts of Florida, but just great podcasters all around. I had an amazing time, and man, it was great. I wish you guys could have been there to check it out. But as I continue to move the show forward, I will be continuously educating myself on how to create a show that outlasts me. I really want to make sure that the show is impactful to our community and to people around the world. And what's cool about Good Morning Gwinnett is that it is a show that's around the world. It's not just here in Gwinnett. I talk about things that go on here in Gwinnett and people in Gwinnett and things like that. But the show is global. It's already global. We're on Fire TV. I'm going to be launching the mobile app pretty soon. I'm going to be launching the Alexa skills. Just expanding like crazy, man. I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited to keep enhancing and moving the show forward. So, listen, I got my People Helping People segment of the day, and this is what I like to do every morning at the top of the show. I like to talk about somebody that's doing something great in the community, helping our community, helping the people in the community that need help, need help in different areas of their lives. We even shout out organizations that support animals, because even though, we are people helping people, we also help our animals. Like, we love our pets, and, we want to protect our environment and protect our wildlife and make sure that they're thriving as well. And also just be able to, listen, when we do one thing to make the world a better place, that radiates throughout the world. So whatever we can do to make the world a better place, I say let's do it. Whether it be people helping people or people helping animals. So that's what makes us a great world. Not just a great country, but a great world. When you excuse me. When you raise your hand to help someone or help an animal, help anybody in need, that's what makes the world a great place to be. That's what makes the world a great place to live, because it's your energy. It's our energy of doing good. We put out these great vibes of doing good and doing well by people and nature, and that radiates around the world, believe it or not, because we are all energetically connected. We are. And I know a lot of people don't believe that, but we are. So when you do your part to do good, it radiates around the world. So I like to do whatever I can to do good, and part of that is shouting out people who are helping people. And so today, my shout out goes out to Candace Maccabee. Now, she is an employee of the Division of Family and Children's Services here in Georgia, and she was just awarded a great award because she's obviously doing some great work over at the children's the Division of Family and Children's Services, because she would not have gotten this award. So she was awarded honored as Employee of the Year from that agency. You know, I could tell you, I was a job coach. I was a job coach at Jersey City and employment training in New Jersey. And that work, when you're working with people who are financially challenged, educationally challenged, mentally challenged, I mean, it's not easy work. It's not easy. Socially challenged. It's not easy work. So it takes special people to work for those type of services and do a good job. So shout out goes to Candace, because I know if you got this award, you must be a really great person, because I know personally what it takes to do this type of work. I worked in social services. You know, I was a job coach on the Jersey City employment training. And when I tell you, I had a caseload of 10 people, 10 women, and it was under the Welfare to Work Initiative. I was a job coach under that program, and we were challenged every day to get those women employed, get them trained, you know, help them with their families. We were on call 24/7, even though we had families of our own. It was very challenging, and it was also challenging from the other agencies like the welfare department, because they felt like, you know what, these people are coming here to take my job, and we were not. We were all on the same mission, but they felt threatened. The people who worked at some of the agencies felt threatened, and then we had to work with people who had all kinds of challenges. So I know if Candace received that award, she must be a great person, because that is not easy work to do. If you work in social work in any capacity, it's not easy work, because you know, you are trying to help people, but a lot of those people are really challenged in so many different ways. And it takes a person with a lot of patience and a huge heart to be able to serve that community sometimes. Now, not everybody in the community is really, really like madly challenged, but the most of them are. And so you got to have a lot of patience, and you got to have a big heart to serve that community and to make sure that those families and children are being served properly so they can thrive in the community in which they live. So congratulations, Candace Maccabee, for being awarded Employee of the Year from the Division of Family and Children's Services and Child Welfare. You're doing great things, and your work is not going unappreciated, because you can see it there. So listen, I'm going to go to a quick radio break, and I'll be right back. One day I'm going to get this to work right. One day. It's not working right now. So listen, I'm going to keep going. Listen, it's still early voting for the transit referendum. If you have not voted yet, you can still vote until the 15th. They are still taking your votes. This is for the transit referendum here in Gwinnett County, to vote on whether or not you want transit to come, you know, to want the referendum to be passed or not passed. You want to get out there and vote. Your vote count. Whatever it is, your vote count, but you got to be in it to vote. You can't just sit back and whine about things that you don't like and not vote on it. So early registration to vote for the special election for the transit contract referendum is still available up until March the 15th. They have various locations where you can go and vote. Some of the locations are the Gwinnett County Voter Registration and Election, that's located at 455 Grayson Highway, Suite 200 in Lawrenceville. You can also vote at Lenora Park Gym, and that's located at 4515 Lenora Church Road in Snellville. If you want to vote in Decula, you can vote at Decula Park Activity Building. That is located at 2735 Old Auburn Road in Decula. George Pierce Park. I can't wait to get my braces off. Listen, I don't stumble this much. I have braces, and so they really mess me up when I'm trying to talk. So if you hear me stumbling, it's because my braces, either the wire is sticking me or something crazy like that, and I'm almost to the point where I can get them off. So do bear with me as I perfect the show. I am also perfecting my smile at the same time. So I am wearing braces, and they really hinder me sometimes from talking, and I talk fast, so that doesn't help either. If you live in Sonny and you want to go out and cast your vote for the referendum contract, the transit contract referendum, you can go to George Pierce Park Community Recreation Center. That's located at 55 Buford Highway in Sonny. Lucky Shoals Park Community Recreation Center, 4651 Brick Road in Norcross. You can go there and vote as well. Shorty Howell Park Community Recreation Center, 2750 Pleasant Hill Road in Duluth. You can go there and vote as well. And the wait times are pretty short. It's not, as a matter of fact, there's no wait time, and that's been updated it's been updated. It looked like every 10 to 15 minutes to let you know that there's no wait time. Bogan Park Community Recreation Center, 2723 North Bogan Road in Beaufort, if you want to go out and cast your early vote there. Also, Mountain Park Activity Building, that's 1063 Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain. You can go out and cast your vote there. Listen, the actual referendum transit contract referendum is going to be March the 19th, but you can vote right now up until the 15th as a part of early voting. Don't wait around. Don't be pissed off when it doesn't pass your way if you don't go out and vote. So I just want to make sure I reiterate that you have to go out there and cast your vote if you want to make sure your voice is set. Is to cast your vote. If you are living in the United States and you are trying to become a citizen, they have the N400 Citizen Application Assistance Program tomorrow, 10 a.m. That's Tuesday. If you are trying to become a U.S. citizen and you need help with getting that done, if you already have your green card and you want to become a citizen and exercise all of your rights, the Gwinnett Public Library, in partnership with the Latina Association, the Asian American Advancing Justice Association, are having workshops to help you get that done. So tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. At the Gwinnett Public Library in Lawrenceville, 1001 Lawrenceville Highway in Lawrenceville, Georgia, is free. It's open to the public. They're going to have reps on hand to help you get the application filled out, to answer any of the questions you may have, and filling out the N400 so that you can go ahead and become a citizen. If you have any questions, you can call 770-978-5154. Again, that number is 770-978-5154. And that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Gwinnett Public Library, Lawrenceville Branch, 1001 Lawrenceville Highway, Lawrenceville, Georgia. Listen, if you need the help, go out and get the help. They're there to help you, and there's no fee. It's free to the public, so you can get the help you need to get your papers in order so you can become a legal citizen. Talk about, it breaks my heart when I hear this. I have two nephews, and both of my nephews played. Well, my oldest nephew, he has played football since he was a little boy. And my youngest nephew, they do football. My oldest nephew is now a football coach at Mississippi State, and my youngest nephew, who's 6 years old, plays football and basketball. And I love him dearly. So if anything would have happened to him, I don't know what I would do. But the Georgia Senate unanimously passed a bill called Bill 60, and this bill is also known as a Jeremy Nelson bill. Nick Blakely's sudden cardiac arrest. What happened was these two young men both died on the field and on court. And man, I can't even imagine what it feels like for their parents. And the bill was introduced by State Senator P.K. Who's a Republican here in Lawrenceville. But the intention was for this bill, and I'm so glad it passed, was for parents and coaches and schools to discuss, sudden arrest and how to know when something's wrong with your child's heart. I've heard so many times where kids just passed out on them and just died. My brother's a football coach. My nephew's a football coach. He's a former football player. I played football. My nephew plays football, and we love the game. And so it breaks my heart to know that there's children out there who love the game, either basketball or football, and they don't know that they're sick. So you want to make sure that you make sure your child has the correct physical. A lot of times we go, they get their height, they get their weight. But if I was a parent right now and my child was playing any kind of sport, I would have them do like a cardiac scan or something to make sure that there are no deformities with the heart, because you just don't know. You think about people that's dying suddenly. These are like teenagers and preteens, 7th grade and high school, so you want to make sure that you get the necessary information to know the signs. And that's what the Senate Bill 60 does. It opens the conversation to help parents understand what to look for, the symptoms they be experiencing, to know that, there may be some problems. And because if you can do these things ahead of time, we can prevent things like the loss of these two young men whose lives were cut short because they parents and the families just didn't know. And so Senate Bill 60 is something that, was passed, and I'm happy it was, because it's heartbreaking to hear these type of stories, but prayerfully their lives were not lost in vain, that this bill is going to open up the communication between parents, coaches, and doctors to make sure young women as well are in top tip shape when they go out there compete. Because we love sports. We see it every there's some sports, so whether it be lacrosse, football, basketball, baseball, tennis, hockey, whatever it is, make sure your child is healthy, and you do that by making sure they start the game. And so Senate Bill 60 is passed, and I'm grateful for that, because I don't want to have to report on stories like this. I want, I know every story can be a great story, but I still don't want to report on like this. I can't even imagine what would happen. My nephew broke his shoulder in the playoffs in Florida. He lives in Jersey, but his team made it all the way to the national playoff. About the technology in your car, especially if you have a smart car. If you have a smart car, or if you're thinking about getting a new car right now, 9 times out of 10 it's going to have some kind of smart technology in there. And so you may want to learn more about what that technology does. And they're offering a free 90-minute workshop today at the Lou Walker Senior Center. It's at 11 a.m. and you're going to get a chance to find out what's new in technology about your car, blind spot detection systems, forward collision warning systems, and much more. 90-minute workshop, free. It's going to be located at 2538 Panola Road, and that's in Lithonia. Go out there, get your information about your car, because all of these cars are coming with computers. I can tell you for a fact that one of the things I'm excited about in the cars, other than the blind spot detection and forward collision, is the fact that they're going to have, a lot of the cars are coming with podcast systems in there. So my show will be able to be listened to in your car, because there are going to be podcast systems in the car. So people that like podcasts, like myself, like I rarely listen to the radio in my car. I rarely listen to music. I'm almost always listen to a podcast. But here's the thing, my car does not have podcast software. So I have to attach my phone to my auxiliary cable so that I could listen to my podcast through my phone. Now the cars are being made with podcast systems in there. Like there's CarPlay by Apple. I know there are some Dodge cars that already have like these podcast systems in them. So that's exciting. And so you want to know when you do car how to work it and all the technology, because some of those cars are really like tech, you're really doing the thing. And but they're giving that class today. Make sure you check it out. That's going to be again at 2538 Panola Road, Lithonia, Georgia. And it's sponsored by AARP, the Smart Driver Tech Workshop, today at 11 a.m. All right. So many great things going on. If you want to just have something to do today, you want to get out and do something fun, it's dine-in and movie night tonight, family movie night tonight at the Tannery Row L House in Beaufort. They're going to be showing a movie tonight for you and the family. Kids eat free. It's kind of cool because you get to hang out with the children and just have some fun. The movie they're going to be showing tonight is Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is kind of cool. It's a family movie. The children eat free. Did I say that part? The children eat free. You want to get out there. You want to arrive 30 minutes early. And the Tannery Row L House, I keep saying that, Tannery Row L House is located at 554 West Main Street in Beaufort. And the number there is 678-765-8979. The movie starts at 6 o'clock. Lights are out at 6 o'clock, but you want to get there a little bit early, like 30 minutes early, so you can get your food. And so by the time the movie starts, you're sitting and ready to eat. You're not like fumbling around. Okay, so listen. I need to go take this class myself. I need to join Toastmasters. I was a member of Toastmasters before when I was in Jersey. That's how I got the job as a job coach. I went to a Toastmaster meeting, and there was a gentleman there who was at the meeting who was looking to hire job coaches, and I became a job coach for the city of Jersey City. I need to go back to Toastmasters to perfect my radio personality voice. I don't even know if I have a radio personality voice. I know I like doing what I'm doing. But if you want to perfect your speaking and you want to become a Toastmasters meeting, they're going to be having a Toastmasters meeting tonight. That's tonight at 6:15 p.m. And that's going to be at Discovery High School right here in Lawrenceville. 1335 Old Norcross Road in Lawrenceville. Now, here's the thing about Toastmasters. Not only does it help you get rid of the ums and the ahs, but it also is a great place to network. Like I said just a second ago, I met my boss, one of my bosses, at a Toastmaster meeting, and I got invited by friends like, hey, come on, go to Toastmasters with me. I went to Toastmasters. And when I got to Toastmasters, you know, you have to get up there. They every time you say or ah, they're like counting it. And so they probably, if they were listening to me right now, like you said too many times, which I probably did. But the great thing, and I just said again. The great thing about Toastmasters is that it helps you get past it. And I think I may just go tonight. I really do, because, you know, I need to brush up on some things. But if you want to go, Discovery High School, 6:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. and that's located at 1335 Old Norcross Road in Lawrenceville. Discovery High School is a beautiful high school. I was there for an event year before last. It is absolutely beautiful. If you don't do anything else, just go out and check out the school itself. It's beautiful. And I go to all the games. Like I just told you, we're a football family. So I go to the games, and people think that we got a kid that play football, but we don't. We just like to go to the game. My husband and I, we are football people. That's what we do. If you're looking for some more entertainment for tomorrow, so this is funny. It's called Men with Money, and it's playing at the Aurora Theater here in Lawrenceville. Men with Money. So it sounds funny, but it's really it's a play, and it's about these young men who are eligible bachelors, and they want to marry their way from rags to riches. And it seems like it's going to be pretty funny. So if you want to check that out, check it out. Let me see what the ticket prices are. Ticket prices are, okay, so if you're going to go Tuesday, tomorrow starts from Tuesday through Saturday, it's 8 p.m. and tickets are $30. If you need more information about ticket information, you can call 678-226-6222. Again, that number is 678-226-6222. Or you can visit the website by going to auroratheater.com and check out all of the great things they have there. They have some great shows there. They have ongoing shows there, and this is one of them. So Men with Money. You think it's talking about men. You think it may be talking about men that had money. These are men who are trying to get money. So check it out. Check out the show and enjoy yourself. Listen, that's all I got for you today. I have these plans all the time to like include music into my show. And again, it didn't work. But the good thing about this is that the software that I use to produce this show, I actually got to meet the people who own the software at the Podfest. And so they told me, any problems you have, email us, and I will definitely be doing that. But anyway, don't need to let y'all know all of that stuff. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing, and I hope He is willing, because I love what I do, and I love being able to share with you as I move along this journey of creating local internet shows and podcast shows for the people right here in our county. But not only that, but people who live outside of our county. I met some great people, so I'm probably going to be talking to some of those people, so you can get to meet them as well, that were at the Podfest. They do a lot of great things, and so I want to be able to not only spotlight our people here, but I also want to share people that I meet along the way with you guys, like the people that I met at Podfest. I met some funny people, and so I'm going to be bringing more of those people on the show as time go on to just talk about what they do, so you can get a chance to meet them and get them like I do. You know, you never know. Someone may say something or do something on the show, even though you're listening here. Someone may say something or do something or suggest something on the show that can help you either in your life. You may be traveling to other parts of the country, the state, the world, you know, and it just may be something that you could use to help you on your travels or on your journey. So I'm going to be bringing people on to share information with you, as well as spotlight what goes on in our community right here in Gwinnett. So listen, I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. And until next time, make it a great day.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.